All right, everyone. Hello, and welcome to Timberborn. So, I am going to give this fun little beaver game a try. I've never played it before, so I really am going in just learning about Timberborn from other YouTubers. So, we will see how this all goes. So, I'll be playing with the Folktails because obviously I don't have the Iron Teeth unlocked. So, I'm going to play with this Folktails on this here waterfalls map. The reason I'm going to do the waterfalls is because it is beginner friendly and it's small. So I'm going to go with the smaller map and we'll see how we do. I'm also going to be playing on easy mode because I've never played before. And I want to give myself the best shot for success. So I'm going to hit start, and as it's loading, uh, yeah, I don't know how this is going to be. I've really only learned about Timberborn watching other YouTubers, and so I'm sure that you'll see their influence on me. But of course, I'm going to try my best to, make this into my own thing. Um, and we will see how it goes. So here we are, my first settlement. I'm going to call this first attempt with an exclamation point because I'm super excited to give this a try. Oh, I apparently can't have an exclamation point. So fine. Just first attempts and I will start it. And here are my exciting beavers. I'm so stoked. Look at them. They're so cute and they're all mine. So I'm going to hit pause to just kind of take a little bit of a walk around the map and see what there is to see. So it's nice. I've got uh green land I can bridge across, and I've got, fertile land over here, a huge water source with a beautiful waterfall. Got bad water over here that goes off the map. So hopefully I won't have to worry about that coming in there. And then coming from here as well, we've got bad water kind of going and taking care of itself. I could totally see maybe like damming this up at some point in time so that this could stay green. It'd be kind of cool to like maybe dynamite down here and make that like a little pool or something. But man, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. So we're gonna have to see how this here goes. So I am gonna be following this tutorial because I don't know what I'm doing. So let's get started and build some stuff. So the first thing obviously is a lumberjack flag. And I see all of this dead trees back here. So I think I'm actually going to start lumberjacking over this way. So I have to build a path. And I'm going to go like this and then like that. Sweet. And then in the wood menu, I've got lumberjacks. So I'll put, I don't know, 2 lumberjacks there. And then I've got to mark them for cutting. I know that's like a big thing. I know that it is very easy to forget to mark trees for cutting. So there we go on that. And that is wood. Now I know that the other huge priority is going to be water. So um, I'm hell. I'm gonna build another path just straight down here, and I'm gonna put some uh log pumpers. I'm gonna put this to play so they can get chopping down that wood. Let's see. I can put more in there for right now, cause all I have is that. Okay. Oh, and this is where you rename the district center again. So I will rename this first attempt and we'll go from there. All right, so now I am going to build some log pumpers. So that's in water. Ahaha, a water pump. And R is for rotate. Um, oh, I have it backwards. Good job. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna do two log pumpers next to each other, and um path over to here. All right. And then I know the other thing that's like a big deal is storage for water. So, storage and water would go in a small tank. So, um, there we go. R is for rotate, and I'll build two water storages there. And now the other thing I know that's kind of a big deal is food, right? So I am clearly not following the tutorial at the moment, but that's okay. I'm going to build a path from here and put a gatherer flag. So if I were a gatherer flag, paths and structures, no landscaping, no. Oh, but a dam is pretty important in it. So I should be thinking about where to build a dam, and I'm thinking like that way. 'Cause that'll help all that area there stay wet. That problem is, hold on a second. The problem with that is that this isn't gonna stay. Well, I don't know. I don't know how far it is that it'll stay green. Well, I'm gonna go with that and see what happens. So there we go. Bad gather flag. I just went through the tutorial over here and I had done a bunch of stuff. So here's food. No, gatherer flag. All right. R for rotate. And I'll put a gatherer flag there so they can be, gathering berries. And I'll put a small warehouse like right next to it for berry storage, but I think I'm gonna like build like a housing complex type situation over here. I don't know if that, you know, makes sense or not, but that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I am actually going to pause the water pump and one of the small tanks, and we definitely need more logs. So I'm just gonna pop in another lumberjack flag. That's not the button I wanted. Yeah, I'll just put in another lumberjack flag there. How far away? Oh, they could get some of those. I'm gonna leave those pine trees alone for the moment. I guess I could cut down these trees too. I think that's enough trees to cut down. I don't I don't know. I don't know. Let's build a path here to like actually, get get to the dam. That'll be cool. That's gonna be a lot of logs though. So I am gonna definitely need more and more and more logs. So what I am going to do is some more. Okay, so I know that one of the biggest problems with Timberborn and people playing Timberborn is they try to expand too fast. I feel that I am already trying to expand too fast. So let's just take a little breather. Let's, let these beavers do some stuff. Put it on that triple speed there. Um, and yeah, let's see how things are going. Give all of my friendly beavers some time. I'm gonna mark this for the storage of water. So now hopefully that means that the water is gonna be going up. Logs. Yeah. Oh, so that's where you see what they're stored in. So like berries, it tells you what they're stored in. I have 316 somewhere. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But let's see. We've got water coming in there. We've got the gatherer is gathering berries. Still just waiting on logs. So just waiting on these lumberjacks to do their thing, and we actually have our first dam piece in. So things are looking good. Let's see what the tutorial wants to do. Um, it really wants me to build an efficient farmhouse next. That's what it's telling me. Oh, my small warehouse for berries is going in, so this um, beaver here should be able to do more work. I have to set this to berry storage. Berries, berries. So now things should be happening. And of course, it's, nighttime again. All right. Wood is good. Wood is happening. Dam is being built. Wood is being chopped down. I actually am considering, I don't know, chopping down these trees, getting science go. Oh, there's so much to do. Okay, let's follow the tutorial. Let's build an efficient farmhouse, which is here underneath food. Aquatic farmhouse and a grill. Okay, so let me build an efficient farmhouse. And I don't think I want to like put it like right next to the district. Wait a minute. What if I go there? Wait a minute. Oh, there's stairs. I can use these stairs to get up to all these berries. Huh. And okay, well the gatherer flag does not cover it all. I bet it would if I actually like path up there, maybe? What do you guys think? Let's see. Let's connect a path. I'm going to put this in double time because I'm worried that I'm going to be missing a lot of stuff if I go too fast. So let's path over and go up the stairs and then see about those berries and see about those trees actually. Um, I didn't click on the right thing. So let me click on that. He can only get those ones down. And yeah, it looks like they can't actually reach those things. That's okay. That'll be in the future. So what I'm gonna do though is that efficient farmhouse. And I think where do I want to put? Look at the dam. Oh, it's so exciting. I'm super stoked. All right. So what was I doing? Oh my goodness gracious. Efficient farmhouse. Goodness. Okay. So here's the efficient farmhouse, and I'm gonna try to put it in a place that can like cover a lot of the places. I think I'm just gonna stick it right next to the district center. Why not? Let's path over to it to make sure that we can get into it. And yeah, we're gonna work on that while the dam is being built. And yeah, things are moving and grooving. The problem is I'm going to run out of trees. So I am going to cut these down. I'm going to have other trees over here and other berries over here. I've got trees in this place too. But let's cut down. Well, I don't know. I'm so afraid of making a mistake. So this is like a problem like in my real life as well as in my apparently Timberborn life. I'm like really afraid of making mistakes. And so that has a tendency of like what do I want to say? Um limiting me, right? Like it limits you. Like when you're afraid of making a mistake, then you just kind of get paralyzed and you don't do anything. So, I am going to not become paralyzed and I am going to realize that it is, in fact, just a video game. And thusly, I am going to cut down these trees. I can grow pine trees. After I get a forester, I can grow pine trees. So I am just going to do it. So here under wood, I am going to get some more lumberjack flags here and here. And I am going to mark these trees for cutting. Maybe I'll leave some of them alone. I think that there is some kind of thing where like if you leave them alone, they'll like grow on their own or something. I don't know. But there you have it. So, let's take a little gander and see. You're not pumping because you don't have any storage, so we are going to unpause you. We're gonna build some more water storage. You can tell that I watch these YouTubers and they play like, apocalypse mode and stuff like that. And so they like really rush to do all of their things. So I am sure that is going to influence my gameplay as well. But I just have to remember I'm not on hard mode. I don't think I've ever actually watched anyone play easy mode. So there you go. All right, let's see. My gatherer here is sitting on his butt and he's sad because he doesn't actually have a home yet. Logs, we're just waiting for more logs, which should be okay because now these ones are cutting down. I actually think that it might make sense to make storage for logs. No, maybe not yet. I mean, I only have 10. I don't need actual storage because like each one of these holds 20. So that's good enough. Efficient farmhouse. Waiting for more logs. Here we go. This is for water. I can pause this until the efficient farmhouse is built. Food is looking decent. I'm gonna need more berry storage though, I'm almost positive. The dam is almost built. Holy cow! It just needs 14 more logs. This is so exciting. This is so exciting. Efficient farmhouse needs one more log. All my beavers are just sleeping on the ground. They're so cute. I think that that's why this game appealed to me so much is because I think that the animations and the little guys are really really adorable. So all right, so my efficient farmhouse is almost built, and I am thinking that we should talk about building some homes for these guys, because why not, right? So I was thinking about, well, okay, what's more? No, let's get science going. Let's get science going. Let's get an inventor hut. Now, the inventor huts I would like to put them in an area that isn't green, obviously, and is kind of like tucked away a little bit. Now that we've gotten rid of all these trees, wait a minute. Now that we've gotten rid of all these trees, I can demolish things. So there is the demolish. I don't need these. No, demolish. Here we go. And I don't need that actually either. Okay. Um, let's see what's happening here. They have no work to do. My efficient farmhouses. So I need to plant carrots. So here in crops, we've got carrots. Now, again, I'm being a little bit nervous about what I want to do, but I'm going to keep in mind that it's a video game and I can do whatever I want. So I planted my 100 carrots. Um, Now, storage. Logs and water storage. I need a third tank. So I'll just unpause one of these. Play. And it can't get all the required materials. Yes, it can. I have plenty of logs. I don't know, and I will set it for water. Don't, dang, it can't get all the required materials. How many builders do I have? I've got 4. And I still have one person without a job, so don't know exactly what the problem. I'm not going to worry about it just now. Okay. Now I need a large log pile. And to be honest with you, I'm kind of considering this as being like my first like forester region for trees. So I'm thinking about putting a large pile just right here. So storage, large pile, rotate, rotate, rotate. Bam. We are going to need some storage for carrots. So So again, let's talk about lodging and inventoring. I might just put some inventors here, and get some science going. So we'll do, I don't know, 3 scientists' huts back there. And I'm thinking about maybe putting a path here and then putting lodges back here. I think that that makes a lot of sense. So this has been built. So let's just set this to logs. Now we have massive quantities of logs of log storage, and we have the scientist hunt, the inventor, like going. I am super super excited about it. Um okay, so continue. Carrots and berries need storage. Yeah, we can already see that this guy is also again like all done with his berries. He doesn't have any storage. So again, sort of what I'm thinking is back here, let's build like a little housing development. And by the housing development, let's put food storage. I don't know if that actually makes sense or if it makes more sense to have like food. Well, let's put the food storage right here. So I need to do a medium warehouse right here for carrots. And of course, I didn't leave enough room there for anything because the efficient farmhouse is in the way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it just back to back. And I am going to build a path, just right up here. Let's go all the way back. And then we're going to have like alleys off the back there for some food storage. And of course, eventually I would like to go up with uh, staircases and platforms and blah 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 blah. But that, as one of my favorite YouTube friends says, it just takes time. It just takes time. So I'm gonna look into building some lodges. So that should be under like housing. Perfect. And I'm gonna build right against the cliff. 1, 2, 3, 4. That takes care of my 12 beavers. And then I'm gonna build. I think I built it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna make like a little alleyway down that way. I'm gonna build 3 more. This is blinking at me. You can accept berries, and when you're all built, you can accept carrots. And now I've got housing, and now let me build a path right here down the middle. There we go. Okay. Okay. So now let's see what I've got going on here. Good. Water, dam. I wonder that like this. Oh, because the water will go that way. If that's removed, the water will go that way. I'm not well, that'd be interesting. We might actually be able to get land over there. Um, Interesting. Now we can get across. We actually can get berries over here. I wonder if that's a worthwhile thing to do. Well, we ain't got no logs. And so, I don't think that's the next thing to do. I did build an inventor, and my lodges are in the process of being built. 7, that's fine. After they get started, I'll pause them because we don't want a huge population boom. Our water is okay. Okay, I'm going to put this back on triple time. And one of my lodges is built. All right, so I'm going to take some water. Hopefully everything is like sounding. Oh, well, I don't know why I did that. Let me demolish that random piece of path I put in the water. What the heck? What the heck? No, I don't want to unmark them. I want to demolish them. There we go. Sorry, guys. Whew. All right. We've got lodges going in, which is super awesome. Let's see. Trees. It'd be cool to like cut down these trees. It'd be cool to like get up there. I'm pretty sure that like staircases require stuff though. So let's see. Yes, stairs require. My beavers are happy. I get 3 happiness because they are living in lodges now. So I still have 2 beavers that need homes, but that one got built. Now I have an empty bed. My first beaver did, in fact, die of old age. So I will be working on this well being stuff because I know that that's also like a really good thing. Um, it's definitely logs. Logs is the problem. I don't think I have these marked for cutting. I'm gonna go ahead and mark those for cutting as well because we need it. Okay, so now that's all marked for cutting. Carrots are coming in, so food should be going up. Water is holding steady. Okay. Lodge is going. It just needs one more lodge. I'm actually gonna pause this one and just get 6 lodges. Oh, well-being of 5. Awesome. Let's see. I wonder actually if another lumberjack hut might make some sense. Now, if I were smart, I'd know where the lumberjack hut is, but since I'm less than smart, I'm not entirely sure. Here we go. Wood. Lumberjack flag. Ba-bam. Now, the only problem is that I only have 11 beavers and I have 4 vacancies. So someone is, let's see. Well, actually, like what I could do, um, is I don't know. I don't know. Water wheel. Okay, so I need to build something for power. And I'm not entirely sure Where the best place is to build a water wheel. I am actually almost thinking that it might be kind of cool to like build it on this side. So like on this side we have like all agriculture, and then like over here we start maybe some industrial. I don't honestly know if that makes any sense whatsoever, but we're gonna give it a whirl. We're gonna give it a whirl. So let's get a water wheel. All right, and then that's the power wheel and the power shaft. Okay, so here's our water wheel. And I think I'm gonna put it right there. So let's make our path go longer. Make sure we can get there. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, yeah. It just needs logs. Just needs logs. Um, I have them. I had 50 logs, so I have the logs. My dam is built. This only needs 50. Let's wait until the water wheel is built before we do that. I think is the right choice. Okay, so this is out of logs. This is out of logs. I've got this. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Oh, well, I've got logs over here. I've got birches. I've got oaks over here. And berries. Okay, let's think. What is a smart thing to do? This only needs 10 more logs, and I've got 33, so that actually is okay. let's let's just pause. Let's just relax. We have 4 baby beavers, so we have 15 beavers now waiting for those beavers to grow up, and sure enough, we have our water wheel producing 171 HP. So now that we've got that, we can build a lumber mill. Now, let's see. Lumber mill. 50 HP. Now, like, how do you know, like, where the power goes in at? It just, like, to, like, be up against of it? Because, okay, so what I'm thinking, just so we're all clear about what is going on in my crazy, crazy brain, is like bringing some power shafts like this way and then like hooking into like my things this way. Um I don't know if that makes any sense. Let's get some power shaft in here. Okay, it's just a log. Okay, and then if I put in this lumber mill, I don't know why it's like blinking at me. It's kind of driving me nuts. Okay. Oh, it turns green. So I'm gonna assume that means, oh, it's got power. Sweet. All right, so there is my lumber mill doing its thing, and it's gonna produce planky planks, I suppose. Um, let's take a look and see what's happening. Okay, drought is approaching. I am not nervous about said drought at all. But just in case, let's get this going. And yeah, I don't think I actually need that other pump right yet. 16, 225. I mean, I'm pretty sure all of my water storage is full. 30, 60, 90. Yeah, they're drinking it from the district center, I think, but I think that's okay. My food is amazing. and my science is going up. So things are looking very, very, very good right now, I think. I mean, again, I've never actually, played this game, but things are happening. So let us oh, the lumber mill is almost done. So that's not that big of a deal. I'm gonna need some. This is gonna make me planks, right? And the reason I'm getting planks is for the forester, I believe. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'll be able to get my forester in here soon. That is also super super exciting. I know that is. The lumber mill is not connected to a district. Oh, for the love of all things. Okay. Path over. Okay. Now it's telling me I need to build a forester. So now we get to decide where to build it. So again, like my initial thought process was to build or was to make this into trees. But now that I'm over here, I'm going to make that into a water source or, like a lake, I think, because I think that would make a perfect, like just holy crap, there's a ton of trees over here too. But anyways, let's do the forester. And I am thinking about where I want to put the forester. That's what's on my mind right now. And again, I am not going to get paralyzed. It is just a video game. I can change anything I want to, and I am on easy mode. So I'm going to go with my initial thought process, which was to make this into trees. So where is my forester again? Forester. I'm going to rotate, rotate, rotate. I'm going to just stick it here. And yes, boosh, as one of my absolute favoriteest YouTubers says. He probably has it like copywritten, but whatever. It is an homage to, again, one of my favorite content creators. I need to get rid of this here tree. So I think I click like that. No. Demolish. No. No. Mark resources for demolition. There we go. Aw, look at that. Look at that guy. He's like, oh, she needs me to cut this down. Let me cut it down immediately. And there we go. Okay, so the drought has started. So let's see what is going on. Oh, that happened real fast. So in half a day, all of the water there is gone. But oh, I'm all turned around. There's my district center. So the water came from here, came down the waterfall, came out into here. We're blocked up over that way, so it's holding it in. And then there's my dam holding it in, and my dam is in a good enough place to keep all of this safe and sound. These berries are probably gonna go away. They're probably gonna die. Oh no, dude, 9 days? Easy frickin' peasy. What the heck? Normal mode? Water comes, and we are back to green. Life is good. So, I have survived my first drought. Things that I would like to do better is maybe move my dam. Maybe move my dam. It'd be nice to get a dam right here before the waterfall so that we can keep more of this green. But that is a problem for future me. Current me is having log issues, which is totally fine, completely normal. Totally fine and completely normal. I think I'm going to stick a lumberjack here and I'm going to start to destroy these trees because I have zero logs. Zero logs. That's a problem. Probably for my forester being built because my forester is waiting for logs and planks. So we got a log problem happening, which is just awesome. Yeah, you can't get all the required materials because there's no logs and there's no planks. So let us build another lumberjack flag. I'm just gonna hammer it in right there and there and mark trees for cutting. Boosh, like so. Again, an homage. I'm not taking his signature, but just an homage. It's hard not to talk like him when you watch so many of his videos. It's a problem. It is a total problem. And I'm going to set this to for water. And let's see how we're doing. We have 15 adult beavers, we have 3 baby beavers, and we only have 3 vacancies, and so I think that's pretty good. Water, I would like more water. To be fully honest with you, I would like more water. So what does it take to store more water? Planks and gears. Okay. So how do you gear workshop. A gear workshop is how you build gears. 100 science to unlock it, and it just needs logs and planks. So let's see. How is this doing? No available worker. Oh, well, we're going to high prioritize you. You can come out of the scientist hut, which is what I'm pretty sure you were doing. And it needs logs. We are totally hurting for logs. All right. We're in a log jam situation. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to just lower these inventors just by 1 click. So that's like my slop, as it were, as another one of my creators says. So the 3 vacancies in the district are because of the inventor huts. And that's fine because now we've got logs being turned into planks. What the heck? And I am sure those planks are going to be turned into the forester like ASAP. So, how is my forester doing? Oh, yeah. 3 of 7 planks, 4 of 7 planks. We are doing great. So I'm just going to kind of chill and sit here while the forester is being built. Let's see if there's a story that I can tell you to make the time go by easily. And I guess I'll tell you the story of like how I really got into Timberborn. Well, there you go. My forester has been built. And now, what am I gonna do? Oh, I was gonna tell you my story, but I'm actually gonna pause this guy right here because he's sitting on his butt and we don't have any more storage for that. I'm actually going to pause the farmhouse too. Look at this. We don't have storage for all of our carrots either. So I'm just going to take 2 of you guys out because I think one of you guys can handle the replenishment. And there we go. So now, my forester, I need to plant trees. So how do I plant trees? Plant birch trees is what it wants me to do. I would prefer to plant oak because we all know. Okay, so this is blueberries, dandelions, birch, pine, chestnut, maple, and oak. I would rather plant oak, but just for the tutorial sake, I'm gonna plant birch trees. That's fine. Um, that's a 10 by 2 swatch. So there's birches. Oh no, that was the end of the tutorial. Well, now I'm feeling anxious. I'm gonna plant some oaks around the birches that I just planted for I don't know, some reason. We're gonna have to wait. We do have logs. What was I yammering about? let me just take a second. Let me. Two people don't know what they're doing, so we are going to unpause that and we will unpause that, and things are going swimmingly. Yeah, so while we're going through this night cycle, how I really got into Timberborn is that last year I got really, really sick. So I got strep throat, which wasn't the problem, but I was given an antibiotic that I had a massive allergic reaction to. And during this massive allergic reaction, I was in a lot of pain because I had to go on steroids, like hardcore steroids, for this terrible allergic reaction I was having. I mean, I almost went into anaphylaxis. It was terrible. But the steroids actually, I was in a lot of pain from being on the steroids. And so I would go to work because obviously, I have to work. So I would go to work and I would come home, and literally all I could do was like lay on my couch. I was just in so much pain and I was so tired, and it was just terrible. So I would lay on my couch and I would watch YouTube, and I would take massive quantities of Benadryl and I would fall asleep. And quite honestly, my man, RCE, he kept me going through that illness. I don't exactly know why. I think his voice, his style of gameplay, just everything about him was just so soothing to me. And so I was actually able to relax and fall asleep while he was on in the background. So I watched hours of RC. And during that time, I watched him play Timberborn, and I just thought it looked like the most fun game to play. I thought it seemed really cool. And then over that past year, I was watching other people. So my other favorite creators are, I really like Skystorm. I think he's awesome. His mega structures are amazing. JC the Beard, I love his content. I will definitely say catchphrases that he has as well throughout the time because I watch a lot of his videos. Um, City Planner Plays as well as Biffa. They're more the city skylines and other things like that, and which I also love to watch. I've never played them really, but I've also watched them play Timberborn, and I just think it's just such a cool game that I wanted to give it a try. So here I am getting back to my roots of PC gaming. I kind of took a little bit of a break from PC gaming and I went into console gaming. And now I'm kind of excited to be back at it. So let's see what we got going on. We've got trees, we've got logs. I probably need plank storage if I were smart. Oh, sure enough, I'm going to need some plank storage. Let's store some planks. Well, I don't want to put it in the green space, so I'm actually going to make a path just straight back. And I know I'm kind of getting far from the district center. I don't really know how that impacts me that much. And let's make some storage for some planks because I am sure. Well, I want you to tell me. Oh, my cursor is pink, by the way. Yes. Oh, okay. Planks are stored in that, which is a pile. Okay. Rotate. I'm gonna put plank storage there. And we'll set this to planks, so they'll keep going there. And then I also wanted to do, what was I? Yeah. Oh, the gears. So the gear workshop is the next thing. Um, Now if I were smart, not in power, not in demolish. Where is it? Um, I am so sorry. This is embarrassing. Oh dear. I want a gear workshop. Gear workshop. Holy crap. Okay, so the gear workshop is in wood. Not sure why. But I'm gonna put this gear workshop just right here next to my plank workshop. Lumber mill would be what that's called. And let's see again. This is producing 172. This is gonna need 120. this needs 50, so that's 170, and now I can really see why this game is on easy mode because that don't happen often. So everything here is going really well. I'm really happy. I am having a great time playing this game, and I think that I'm gonna keep going and continue. Hopefully, my audio is decent enough, and I'll figure out OBS over here. It's doing some things. Not entirely sure what it's gonna, sound like when I'm done, but there we go. So that is Timberborn. I am going to call it here for now. So thank you for coming along with me on my Timberborn journey. Thank you for putting up with my, I'm sure, shaky camera angles. And that is what I've got going on for right now. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and thank you for spending time with me. I really appreciate it. All right, everyone. Take care. Bye bye.